Good morning. Hope you are well. It is Thursday, losing track of days. Just if you think, why am I bobbing up and down? Just bobbing up and down on the bike, which kind of sums up this today, really. And we're talking about, and this has come up pretty much every day since Tuesday, which is 2 days in a row, I would say. In the Zoom meetings, everyone's back to back with like meetings. And we're back to that stage where it's really easy for the day just to run away and you've done zero exercise. Good morning, Judith. You've done zero exercise and got nothing done. So what I want to talk to you about today is dealing with that, and also a quick question that can just help you preempt any potential stresses that are going to get in the way and come up. So we're doing a morning routine challenge at the moment. And the question today was this. 1, what could possibly stress me out today? 2, or trigger me in any way. So you're preempting it. 2, how would the best version of me deal with it? So you're coming up with a strategy straight away to overcome that, to deal with it for when it comes up. So it's not just it's come up and I'm stressed now. So based on that, what could you do if you do have those back-to-back meetings in? So there's a chance that, so for one of the ladies, for example, one of her goals, one of her things to do, morning Pam, is to have lunch. Because if she doesn't have lunch, she ends up snacking mid-afternoon, late afternoon, then she's hungrier, and then she ruins her dinner. It can actually create the main issue, which is why she may be in a calorie surplus and overeat and never feel satisfied still. So, but there's a good chance that the meetings are going to overrun. And her lunch break will get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. So she needs some real quick ideas that she can have just grabbing in and out of Zoom meetings. And the fact is, depending on the type of meeting, if you need to be quite active in that meeting, it's pretty difficult to have anything else other than things like a latte. And I know this sounds like a milky coffee. Almost treat it like a bit like a meal, it's no different than one of those shakes that you can buy, really. It's full of protein, vitamin B. You're going to feel quite full from it. This is going to sound odd, but at least you're getting something substantial in that can actually hit a bit of your protein intake and also at the same time make you make a better informed decision later on. But you need to plan that later on moment. So when are you likely to get that gap? So when you're likely to get that gap, you need to plan something for them then as well. Even if it's a small meal, even if it's like a sandwich, even if it's a salad, a soup, have something ready for them so that it's convenient and easy. Because if it's not convenient and easy, you're going to get the thing that's convenient and easy. Because remember, easy gets done. Easy gets done. You could come up with the most complicated meal in the world. You could say you're going to have avocado on poached egg, but if you've got 5 minutes or 3 minutes, it's probably not going to happen. And that chocolate bar, the tin, the biscuits are probably going to come out. So with that in mind, what I want you to think about there is what is super quick that you can grab. So a few of the things I suggest is like a protein shake, just to have on the side, whether it's a smoothie. For me, that would consist of 250ml of water or milk or almond milk, whatever you want, 1 scoop of whey protein, handful of frozen berries or a banana. Really simple. And I can just drink that in and around when I'm in the meeting. I could even just look a certain way if you don't want to put it in a container, whatever, cup, whatever you want to drink out of, or a milky coffee. They're just 2 really easy ones that keep you filled if you don't want to be like crunching on camera, if you literally are back to back. If you do have a bit of a gap, but it's such a small gap, like minutes, that's where I'd go for something at least where I can sit down and eat like yogurt with berries. It's super quick. I can make it in 30 seconds. And then I'm good to go. And I'll probably have an apple with that as well at some point. Just have your food out, plan your food. This is what I'm saying. Imagine you're going to the office and all the food that you plan, you take, that's what you've got for the day. And have that. Make sure it's a substantial amount so you're not, starving yourself and then starving hungry at 4 p.m. or whatever. Imagine, just put it out in the morning, even if it's in the fridge in a bag, whatever works for you, have it out so that you know your boundaries, you know what you're going to have. It's one less decision to make. You just get it in when you can. And things like getting a bit of a crunch, like an apple, can actually be quite satisfying. You throw in that protein from the milky coffee or the yogurt, and all of a sudden, your composition's pretty good. Even a sandwich, people bash sandwiches. If you get some protein in it and load it with some vegetables, obviously this is going to take longer time and there might be some prep involved. Prep some boiled eggs. We're looking at a question of here, what's going to suit your lifestyle? It's difficult to give you specifics here. But what I can give you specifically is to make sure you have a plan for your lunch, realistically for your day, which you can fit in even if meetings go over. So if this happens, I've got my shake there anyway. If this happens, I've got that. So I hope that helps. Any questions, as always, do let me know. Eat your protein, plan your lunch in. What could possibly stress you out today, trigger you today? How would the best version of you deal with it? Speak soon. Take care.